This is my dog Darla, and nothing makes her happier than people subscribing to my video channel. So make her happy and keep that tail wagging. Okay, we're about to check out VideoPad, which is a video editor I use to edit all my videos. I've been using this probably for a year and a half, 2 years. And what we're going to work on is we're going to make a video for a restaurant that I visited yesterday. So this will be a new project, and I'm going to save the project as Milner as this was a Milner eatery, I believe, downtown eatery in Milner, I believe it was. Milner Place downtown eatery. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is start loading files. First thing I'll do is load up my art. Now my art is little files I've already created. It's going to include the thumbnail, alright, there's my thumbnail there. Here's my ranking of the place. You know, the different features of it. And then here's my little end screen. And I'm going to load all 3 of those. Then I'm going to add my audio files, which these are just music files which I use in my videos. In this case here, it's going to be the intro. Which is Lazy River. It's a YouTube free audio file. Then I'm going to add in my video files. There's my Help Darla file. And let me check something real quick. Yes, all my files are automatically saved to Google Drive or Google Photos, and then I download them to my desktop, and when it downloads them as a zip file, and I had to extract them, and I'd forgotten to do this, so I'm doing it now. It won't take it just a minute. And my computer's being slow this morning. But now they're extracted. So I'm going back to video pad. And going to those files. And I'm going to put them into video pad. And it takes it just a minute to add them all. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, you see here in this file help Darla, this is where I advertise, asking people to subscribe. And but Darla's upside down there. So I'm just going to flip it vertically and make her right side up. This is my dog Darla, and nothing. I didn't mean to start playing that. Alright. Now I'm going to take and start putting files on my timeline. First thing I'm going to drag down is going to be the audio file. Now if you look here at the front of the audio file, you see you got some dead space. I'm getting rid of it. And I'm putting the audio file back there at the front. I'm also getting rid of that dead space at the end. And next I'm going to bring down a image file, which is my thumbnail, and put it at the very beginning. And I want it to last 10 seconds. Okay, it's already in this 10. Then I'm going to pull in my video files. Now you're going to notice here, I done to cut a hole in here to put in my video files. In the audio file, it automatically cuts the audio file and puts the video files in between it. And you see what's left of the audio file is moved back here to the end. Now the one thing I'm going to add back to, there's two things I'm going to add back here at the end. Going back to my images, I'm going to bring the score sheet down, and I'm going to put it here, and I want it to last about 30 seconds because somebody needs time to look over it. Then I'm also going to bring down the 20-second end screen. Now when it drags down, I got it set so it puts them in at 10 seconds. So I have to change this to 20 seconds, and that time is dictated by YouTube. Now I'm going to shorten the audio file to match the videos, and I'm going to set my transitions. I want to apply it to all clips, and I'm just going to use a blur. And it says there's not enough material for overlapping transition, and I'll say yes, move the clips to allow for overlapping transition. Now if I go any further, I'm going to save this. And now, so I've done all that, I'm going to play it one time. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. This audio file is a little too loud on this audio file put in there. I'm going to change the volume down to 20. I need to do it the back end too. If I changed it when I first put it in there, it would remain changed after it's been split. But since I didn't make that change back then, I had to change it on both pieces. I'm also going to move the, there we go, make sure it all matches up. And I'm going to save it again. Now I'm going to try to play it again. And this up here, where you see my thumbnail, is what the video looks like.
The restaurant's actually called Downtown Eatery at Milner Place.
I'm going to stop it here.
What this place looks like in here.
Cause this first little clip in here was just a screw up in my truck. So I got getting rid of it. I just highlight it and delete it. And I'm going to move back just a little bit and restart.
Alright, this is what this place looks like in here.
Now this video don't go as smooth.
They got jellies and jams for sale up there on the counter.
As it does when it's actually being played on YouTube.
Okay, I got me a 4 veggie plate. It looks pretty good. Well, I'm done. That was really good. I'm in a little bitty restaurant. If you was much bigger than me, you wouldn't have fit in here. Makes me think of a couple of ex-wives.
I'm going back to the beginning of the bathroom second.
If you was much bigger than me, you wouldn't have fit in here.
I just had to read that sign. I didn't read it while I was in there. Of course I talked to myself. Sometimes I need expert advice.
Makes me think of a couple of ex-wives. But it's clean enough and equipped enough. Okay, leaving the Downtown Eatery, and I found something I did not like. I went to pay with a credit card.
That humming you hear in the background is my air conditioning in my truck.
Where it pops up the different tips amount. And typically I tip at least 20%. But theirs didn't start until 25%. And so I had to enter other and enter in 20%. But I don't like that. That's taking advantage of people. A lot of people ain't go through that trouble. And the girl did a good job. And I hated not to tip her. But I do not like that tipping crap. They didn't calm down on that stuff. But other than that, it's good food. I recommend the place. Be cautious about your tipping. Have a great day.
Now sometimes, and it might just be that I don't have a lot of memory in this computer, the video stops but the sound keeps going, so if I stop it and restart it, it catches up. Now this screen here is where YouTube will project two choices of mine that people can go to. One being the next video I record, the last video I recorded, and the other being the one that YouTube feels like is best suited for the person. But that's the end of this video. I think it's good enough. And now I'm going to export the video to video file. And saving it as Milner. And I'm setting it as a HD 1080 video, which is what YouTube wants. And all the other settings are fine. They're defaults when you change the type of video. Now I'm clicking create. Now this little screen here pops up. This little box. And this will take a few minutes to export this video. But anyhow, that's all there is to it. Now it can get a little more complicated if you start, splicing your videos or cutting out portions of it. Like every time I say or something like that, and so you can also do. If you look up here at the top. See Video Maker here. It lets you make different title pages if you want to. And it also has full videos pre-formatted for a few things. And it also has a few special outros. But I haven't used any of that yet, even though I've played with the intro stuff a little bit. My thumbnails I make using just Paint, which is that software that comes with Windows. And every now and then I use Canva. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Have a good afternoon.